And we're back. This is the same demo we just watched with Zapherino versus Meowgli, but this time it's going to be from Zapherino's point of view. So, here we go. He starts out, he's got the bolt rifle and railgun, and this is certainly not a bad position to be in. Right now, Meowgli does not have any weapons other than the grenade launcher. He needs a rocket launcher to be able to actually fight, so rushing this rocket launcher is not a bad idea. It's a good rail, but yeah, weaponry is top priority here. 200, 200. So what I've said before is that what you want to do is, with that armor up behind Zaph, he can take advantage of this position, get into a fight, take some damage, do some damage, then retreat to the yellow armor and grab it. So that's not a bad idea if he can actually get Meowgli to commit to a small fight. I guess that was a little bit surprising, but yeah, Meowgli didn't have the weaponry, that's right. So let's rewind here. He does get the kill, and if he lost 9 more armor, he'd be able to grab this yellow. So that'd be a good thing to maintain control. Just hurt yourself, grab the yellow, and then prevent your opponent from getting it. And since the red is the next weapon coming up, or next armor coming up rather, he's in a good position here in the red room to be able to get to that. So this is certainly a good spot I'd stay in. All the important items that I would care for are already here. So leaving this room is not something I would have done. Alright, so he missed out on the yellow. And then at this point, not only does he miss out on the yellow, but knowing how close Meowgli is to the red is definitely Meowgli's as well. So I would turn around if I was Zaph, and the option is you can wait on top of the grenade launcher yellow armor for it to spawn, or you can hop down, grab the 225s to restock on health, and then grab the grenade launcher yellow. With that, after that, he can go for the mega. So that's my thought there. Okay, so he's got weapons. He wants to get some armor. The next 2 armors... never mind. This is the next armor up right next to him. So Zaph is going for a lot of fights here that I'm seeing. Like this one in particular. Meowgli's definitely got the stack advantage. I think that he's a good bit healthier. And the yellow armor that's across from him is going to respawn. So, as you can see, Zaph hasn't been doing a lot of the circle jumps that would gain him a lot of speed, and it would take him a little bit more time to get across to there, because he'd have to walk around. But I would recommend to Zaph that he practice the circle jumps, because you can jump straight to the ion cannon and straight to the yellow armor from here. And that's a good place to be, because you don't want to hop down there and fight. You want to go up top, spam rockets, do damage, get your own armor, and then live to fight another day. Okay. So both yellows are up. Meowgli doesn't need either. Hop down and grab that. Oh. I was thinking he should go for the other yellow. But if he gets a red out, it's not too bad either. Mega's still up. Good. Okay, yeah, he heard it. That's good. Good sound recognition. So Zaph hears the 3 armor shard grabs, and he goes, oh, he's right down there. Perfect. So, it's good. The yellow armor that's up is the lightning gun one, ion cannon, and Meowgli should be heading there, but either way, you do want to take this teleporter and prevent him from getting the next red, because regardless of whether Meowgli gets that yellow or not, Zaph has still got the stack advantage. So take the teleporter. There you go. Good. Nice shot. Okay. This is, again, one of my favorite positions to be in. Meowgli grabbed the armor, he took a rail. So he's hurt a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Right next to Zaph is the one yellow armor that's up. Nothing else is coming up for 20 seconds. So what he wants to do, or what he should want to do, is get into a fight, kill Meowgli, because he has a serious stack advantage here. Meowgli is wounded. Kill him, then grab the yellow. So he should be in a good position to do that. Now, weapon choice. So you come around the corner here, and my immediate thought is pull out the rocket launcher and aim low, because you don't know where he is. He could be really close to you, he could be far back, but if you're aiming low, then you're ready for an immediate reaction, and then if he's far away, then you can immediately, flick your rocket up and aim toward him. Ion cannon isn't something that I would change to in a small hallway whenever you're not sure where he is. Plus, he gave up the position of being closer to the yellow armor. So what Meowgli should have done there, and I forget if I covered it just a couple minutes ago, Meowgli should have run toward that grenade launcher yellow. So Zaph had the right idea of spamming there, but he didn't need to, I suppose. Alright, so both the yellow armor up top and the red armor are spawning at the same time. Ideally in this position, I like to grab both so that my opponent doesn't get it, but that can be a gamble, because if you're waiting up top and then he finds a way to sneak down there or rush down there really quickly, you might not be able to actually get to it before him. So it's a conservative decision to wait down here, and that's fine. But as you hear that Meowgli's not there, what you could do now that you've fallen down and verified that you're going to be able to get this, you could rocket jump up, grab the yellow armor that's going to spawn, hop down, grab the red, and then immediately grab one of the 25s. That way you're back up to 100, 200, and you've not taken any damage, and your opponent can't get any of the yellows, or can't get the other yellow, rather. So I don't like using this teleporter. I understand Zaph is going for the Mega because it's spawning soon, but if you're going for the Mega, I'd prefer to take the teleporter that's at the shotgun. So this one to his left, right here. That's the one I'd go for if I was going for the Mega. Nice. Good damage. Okay, so the lightning gun yellow is still up. Can go for that. Okay, he's at 142. What he should do here, rather than grab those shards, is hurt himself with a rocket without getting the shards. Grab the yellow. It needs to get down to 131 red to grab the yellow. Then grab the shards. So then he'd be at 170 yellow. There we go. Alright, so Meowgli got that, but he needs a weapon. So at this point, if you're trying to prevent your opponent from getting a weapon, his two options are hop down to the rocket launcher that's right in front of Zaph, or take the teleporter and try to go for the shotgun, or take the teleporter then take the other teleporter to get to the rocket launcher. So this is actually a position I find myself in pretty often after I get a kill, and it's got to be a quick reaction. You usually want to have the bolt rifle out, and you want to hit him if he tries to go out into the open to get a weapon. Good. There it is. Yeah, so Meowgli isn't going to really hop down at this point. He knows he can't fight. So whenever you turn around and you go in this direction, just aim as if you're prepared for him to teleport out. Don't flick back, because even if he does hop down, he's only got a grenade launcher. He's not going to surprise you and hit you from a distance. Alright, so you've taken no damage. You're still stacked. Yeah, I see you're hurting yourself. That's good. Good. Now, Meowgli needs armor, and probably still weapons. Needs weapons. So you two are actually pretty close in stack right here. And if you listen to the sounds, I think we can tell he's already there. Yeah, you hear him grab the ion cannon. So this is a position where I'd stand back and try to aim a rocket just at the corner there, because you should know he's already there by sound, and what you want to do is hurt him so that he does not get this next armor that's coming up. And he's got 9 seconds to wait there, so there's no big rush to get in there and push him away. What you should do is try to chip him down and make him run away or commit to a fight that he's going to die in. If you rush forward, there's a good chance you could take some damage, so I wouldn't really recommend the plus forward rush with 9 seconds on the armor. So, I did mention that if he's going for the Mega, he should take this teleporter off to his left. If he's really in a rush and he gets here, it's not a bad idea to just play in rocket jump right now. Like, go to the right, rocket jump straight up to the Mega immediately. Because if you do it like that, you'll take a little bit of damage, and both the yellows are coming up soon, and one's already up. So that's a position where taking damage before you grab the Mega can be a good thing. So here, chasing Meowgli, you hear the slight teleporter sound and then the 5 health grabs. So he's at the grenade launcher off behind. So if you're trying to aggress and get some frags with your control, since you've got all the extra armor and health, you haven't heard Meowgli move too much. And maybe, this is where it gets shaky, because I already watched this demo from Meowgli's point of view, so I know he's not doing too much rushing. But if you're going to try to go for frags and you haven't heard him rushing you, then going for that teleporter from the shotgun to the grenade launcher is a good bet that you find him there, or at least get into a position where you can do some more damage to him. Realistically, if you're playing another opponent you don't have that a priori knowledge, then you would expect him to be rushing the lightning gun yellow. So, ion cannon, excuse me. What you do is grab this red, and then go for that teleporter right here off to your left. And you take that, and then decide, is he going for it right now? Should I grab the ion cannon and start, pinning him up against the wall? Alright, so both the yellows are up, and Zaph has enough armor removed that he can grab them. And if he runs forward, he takes the shot. This is the point where I'd say turn around, go straight for the grenade launcher yellow, and then hurt yourself and grab the lightning gun yellow. Oh, he missed that yellow. Also looked like he was fighting something outside of the game at that point. Okay, so you have the stack advantage. Meowgli is at 100, 150, and you've got an extra 100 health and 100 stack over him. Good. Take the fight. weapon choice there. So, ion cannon into bolt rifle does some good damage, and it's a good way to kill fresh spawners if you know that he's not dodging and like putting up a fight. But if he's dodging, that gets a little gambling, and as I've mentioned in the weapon one, the bolt rifle does the least damage per second of any gun. So rather than that, I would say stick with the ion cannon, or do ion cannon shotgun, or ion cannon into rockets, something like that. And it's good that you dodge one cover so you fire, but it's just a not quite as optimal hit there. Also, the fight did take a while, so it's 10 seconds until red armor is spawning, and once Meowgli starts running away, the bolt and Zaph fires the bolt here. This is the point where I'd think to myself, okay, immediately turn around, get to the red, it's the next thing up. Meowgli cannot get that. So rather than staying for a fight, I would have turned around once that first bolt whiffed. Unfortunately, Meowgli did not go for it. Again, with the weapon choice around the corner, I definitely lean toward rocket launcher whenever I'm trying to come around here. And this is something where, like, yeah, you just made sounds, like you just fell down, so whenever you switch weapons, that sound is audible by your opponent, but since you just made a sound, don't worry about switching. You know, just change to the rocket launcher, because you're going to be in close range, and you don't want to use too many other weapons. The shotgun can work if you're lucky, but I feel like I'm terrible at it. Nice. Okay, so this is again one of those positions where Mega's up. You're in a good position where you can rocket jump straight to the Mega Health here. So I would definitely do that rather than taking the jump pad up. Okay. Meowgli has the stack advantage. Red armor's coming up soon. You've got 8 seconds, and three options are here. One is you could take the teleporter behind you, and that's a little bit riskier, especially with 8 seconds left. I'd only reserve that for whenever it's a much shorter time and you just want to get in, fire a rocket, and get out. Second option is you can hop down, go to the bolt rifle, and prepare to just, fire a bolt at him or hope for a good rocket whenever he hops down. Third option is to head toward the lightning gun and take advantage of that spot. You can get there in 8 seconds, but I'm not sure how long it would take Zaph to get there. Yes, good. He does make it in time. So that's where Meowgli ran away, and he had the stack advantage. So Zaph is chasing, trying to get an extra frag, running into these problems with the grenades. It looks like Zaph has a little bit of a phobia of chasing Meowgli through teleporters, and sometimes that's justified, but in this map it's an interesting case, because if you teleport through, then the only 2A teleporter is technically this one, but if Meowgli teleports twice, he's not going to be able to teleport a third time too soon. So it's not a horrible idea to chase him through the teleporter, fire a rocket close to the ground, and then teleport back out. I wish I could hop in game and show you what I'm talking about, but I literally mean take the first teleporter that would lead you to right where we are at now, aim down, not maybe all the way down, but fire a rocket at the ground, try to figure out where Meowgli might be, and then immediately back out to the teleporter. Because if you do that, you might do damage, and you can teleport right back out, and if he ends up teleporting because he's freaked out of that, then you've got him. You know, he's at a place where he's in the open and you have the stack advantage. Okay, so you're at 190 and it sounds like Meowgli's above you still. So he takes his teleporter, he's above you. Yeah, he's right there. Whenever it sounds like your opponent's near you and you've got 190 armor and you're on the red armor, I wouldn't grab it immediately. I'd actually run forward, try to bait a fight, do some damage, get a kill, then get the red armor after the fight. After that fight, the closest armor to you is the one through that teleporter at the grenade launcher yellow. Okay, so the red armor's up. As soon as you grab the mega health, 2 seconds till the red is up, and he's definitely got that yellow. So he's going to have a pretty comparable stack to you. You don't want to give him this red. So my thought is hop down, retreat to the bolt rifle area, and then rush immediately to the red. Alright, so you need Yeah, remember I was telling you that Meowgli shouldn't have backed out of that fight? He still had, like, combined stack of 250. So, I know it looked like he was uncomfortable fighting here, but with the stack advantage, he really should have pressed forward. Alright, so there was a sound cue that told me Meowgli was going toward this yellow armor. And aside from that, whenever Zaph hops down, those 225s are there. So you hear Meowgli grab the armor shards. He's going to this yellow armor. You don't want to take that teleport again. You want to grab the health, and you want to get to the other yellow armor. That's my thought. Okay, so yellow armor is near you. You go for that, and then the rocket launcher. Need weaponry, this is good. You want the rocket launcher. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable without a rocket launcher on this map. That's pretty much why. You get bounced by somebody with it. Alright, so this yellow and rocket launcher near you. Should be spawning right now. Yep. So the yellow armor, that's at lightning on spawning, and then the red. I'd be rushing toward the red as soon as I could here. Good. And also good. Yeah, I said this to Meowgli, but that jump out of the teleporter that you can do to immediately get to the ion cannon, yellow armor, that's a great thing to practice. It really opens up your options and speeds up this map. Okay, so I think Meowgli's got a comparable stack, and no armors are up for quite a while, so I wouldn't be rushing too soon here, but I'd be trying to figure out where is he and what can I do to damage him without taking damage in return. So that's good. Good use of the terrain to avoid taking damage. Good rush, but whenever you fire the bolt, as soon as you fire it and you're chasing somebody, don't go through the teleporter, because you still got the cooldown before you can fire. Realistically, you want to wait a second, pull out your rocket launcher, and then rush. Ah, so you did spawn one. Shock move. Okay. So Meowgli should really need an armor now. I'd say go straight for this grenade launcher yellow armor, take that, and then go for the rocket launcher up top. Good. Ah. Yeah, I guess the Mega Elt's good to go for too. I was a little lucky. I don't think either of you realized there was a grenade there. I didn't either when I was watching it. Okay, so Meowgli is doing his defensive stance here, but he doesn't have a good weapon to go with. So, all in all, not too bad play. Had control for most of the game from Zaph. Could have done some things better. Movement is, again, a key thing that I'd be working on. You can see he does the Quake 1 style movement, where he holds one strafe and turns and he gains a little bit of speed. That's good. But don't forget about the Quake 3 style movement where you're going in a relatively straight line, holding forward and strafe, because then you can gain much, much more speed. And some of the double jumps are wonderful in this map. Circle jumps are something that Meowgli and Zaph could work on. The circle jumps would definitely speed up this map. And actually, not that one, this one. So, this is something that I mentioned for both of them. This jump, spin, jump. That's something that everybody should try to learn on this map. And it's basically, I mean, it's literally like, I'm holding forward and strafe, and that's it. It's literally forward and strafe, jump, spin, jump. So as soon as you hit this teleporter, jump, spin, jump. It's really not that hard. And I do the look up and down. That's just kind of a stylistic thing, and you know, that's what my muscle memory is trained to do. It does not matter. All you have to do is look left. So practice that jump as much as you can. And the slightly harder jump is this one, because you got to do a little bit of Quake 3 movement to keep aiming just a little bit off to the side. And this one I don't think you really have to continue looking forward, but so you jump and then drift just a little bit further left. Practice that as much as you can. That jump can definitely serve you well. Alright, so that was it. As always, I'm open to some demo reviews. I'm not sure how much time I'll have to do these as time goes on, but I'd like to get out as many as I can before I burn out here. So, thank you for watching, guys. Take care.